Hey everybody, it's Gojira85 here, and today I have another video for you. The reason why last week I didn't upload a video is because I was sick and I was still recovering. I feel much better now, so I'm going to try and upload a video. So, today's video is going to be the top 5 heisei films. I finished the heisei era a while ago. I would have done it sooner, but like I said, I was sick, so I couldn't. So we're gonna do number 5. So here we go. Woo! Voila! Coming in at number 5 is Godzilla vs. Mothra: The Battle for Earth. Now this movie is really good. I mean, like most of the movies you're gonna see here are gonna be really close. Like I had trouble deciding, like, which one to pick. They're all so good. I couldn't make up my mind. So it's kind of hard. So like, I'm not gonna hear much trash talk for most of the movies. I'm not gonna hear praise. Like number 5, number 5 spot should be proud. That's number 5 because number 5 is a good spot. It's not bad at all. It's actually really good because I really like this movie. Like Godzilla vs. Mothra: The Battle for Earth was a great movie. I know a lot of people didn't like it because Godzilla didn't get shown very much, and I know he didn't get shown very much. And I actually kind of like that. I mean, I find it was a good change, and you get to learn more about Mothra and stuff. And Batra, Batra is amazing. And he's probably one of my most favorite kaiju's out there. Like Mothra is like a Godzilla kaiju for Mothra's the girl kaiju. Batra is like a Mothra for guys. Like no joke. Like hashtag Merca, but I'm not American, I'm Canadian. So yeah, this movie was amazing in every single possible way, impossible, blah 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 blah. So yeah, so number 4 is the next one. Coming in at number 4 is Godzilla vs. King Ghidorah. This movie was a really good entry to the Godzilla series, the first one to introduce time travel, but not the first one to introduce King Ghidorah, because you would think that Ghidorah the Three-Headed Monster would be called Godzilla vs. King Ghidorah, but no, this one is called Godzilla vs. King Ghidorah way into the series, which I don't understand why they do it, but who cares? This movie's amazing, time travel and everything. And we get another backstory for Godzilla of what he was before he was even hit by the atomic bomb. He was a creature called the Godzillasaurus. Spoiler alert. So, and then Mecha King Ghidorah. That he's really cool, but I find that he dies a bit too quickly, and I feel like he just didn't fight very well, but I know I said I wouldn't be talking much smack, but I just have to say something snappy dacky. Anyways, Godzilla vs. King Ghidorah comes in at number 4. So now number 3. Woo! Coming in at number 3 is Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla 2. This movie was utterly amazing. And how? Because of Baby Godzilla. Baby Godzilla is such an amazing kaiju. I mean, he's a much better improvement from Minya. Oh man, Minya was ugly. I like to call Minya a girl because she has a girl name. It sounds Minya, Manila, it sounds like a girl name, and it definitely doesn't look like a girl. But anyways, Baby Godzilla was really cool. I mean, definitely was. My favorite design for Baby Godzilla was from Godzilla vs. Space Godzilla, but definitely looks still pretty cool in this one. And Godzilla, but Mechagodzilla 2, a lot better than I thought he was going to be. I thought he was going to be like super lame and bulky and hard to move. And I was right about one thing. He definitely couldn't move. I mean, he looked like a thick sheet of metal. He looked like he didn't have very good articulation. but he still put up a good fight. He almost killed Godzilla until Fire Rodan saved his booty. Literally, he saved his booty because he saved Godzilla's booty, which were his one his brains were. Oh boy. So now on to number 2. Okay. Coming in at number 2 is Godzilla vs. Destroyer. This movie was a great way to finish off the Heisei series by destroying or killing Godzilla. I didn't really destroy him, just kind of melted. But this also is a reference to the 1954 movie, stating the fact that the Oxygen Destroyer created it created these monsters. You know, when I was watching the movie, I thought that maybe Dr. Serizawa knew that after a while, like, knew that his creation could create such a monster. I think Dr. Serizawa knew. If you don't know who Dr. Serizawa is, he's the doctor who created the Oxygen Destroyer from the first Godzilla movie. That's just my thought. I just thought, you know, maybe Dr. Serizawa knew that, you know, that the Oxygen Destroyer was capable of this stuff, creating a monster like this. Now, Destroyer. Not one of my favorites, actually, to be honest, but he's definitely really cool in his own way. But also, I remember in that Cinemassacre, or James Rolfe, whatever you like to call him, he said that the ending credits for Godzilla vs. Destroyer was a montage of the entire Godzilla series. I think that's what he said. Well, not really, because it only showed the 1954 movie because that's what it was referencing in the movie. That's what it was relating to. But then instead of showing like all the Showa films, the Heisei films, no, it showed the 1954, and then it went straight to the Godzilla 1985, which is what I like to call it. I don't call it 1984. Nope, I don't call it that, but I'll get into that later. Spoiler. But then they show like they show 1954, and they show the Heisei era, and all the Heisei films, and then it's over. Yep. Coming in at number 1 is Godzilla 1985. I know some people will be like, no, it's called 1984, dummy. Well, I called 1985 because that's the version I watched. I watched the American version that was called 1985. I watched that. You know what? I call 1985. You know, I remember that people were saying, it's going a bit off topic, but people were like saying, like, especially Goji fan 93 was like pretty mad at the fact that they called it 1985 and that was the wrong name. I could beg to differ. This is my opinion, though, because, well, it's not necessarily wrong, because the movie, the American version, which is still a Godzilla movie, and like, it was called 1985, the American version. Now, I bet there'd be some guy who'd be like, well, the American version isn't the real Godzilla movie. Well, okay then. If you don't like American Godzilla movies, then why don't you just go move to Japan then? Shoot, be gone with me. So, anyways, now to talk about the actual movie. The movie was amazing. One of my favorite scenes, probably my most favorite scene in the movie, was the part where like the entire sky was orange. They were playing this really cool music, and in this guy and this woman, they were looking out the window. The sky was orange. Godzilla was like down the side of a building. Just the music was unique for Godzilla. I mean, like usually like they would use like a kube, I think that's how you pronounce it. I'm not very good with Japanese names. But they used different kind of music, and I like that. I like them for it. The music was unique, it was interesting. This is definitely my favorite Heisei film. This is the film I did not have trouble picking. This one I knew it was gonna be number 1. The first time I saw it. When I first saw this was also, keep in mind, this was like the first Heisei film that I watched. I was like, this is gonna be number 1. I know it, and I stuck with that, and I knew it. So, anyways, guys, I'm Gojira85 here. Thank you for watching my top 5 Heisei era films, and I have Damn, not thought of an outro. Bye bye.